Yeah, no, I'm gonna need more of this. Alright, so welcome back to Not So Mid Major, where we're going to break down every single NHL draft team's picks from now until draft day. Now we are on to the San Jose Sharks, where I unfortunately have a ton of emotional investments in because this is my team. So let's break down this team. Let's just go round by round. What did they have? What did they receive? What did they give away for these picks? So starting off overall, San Jose Sharks have every single one of their picks except for a third round pick, but they did receive a New Jersey Devils first round pick, Carolina Hurricanes third round pick, a Seattle Kraken fourth round pick, a Columbus Blue Jackets fifth round, as well as a seventh round pick, and a Pittsburgh Penguins seventh round pick. So now let's break down what the New Jersey Devils received in this list. And I'm sorry that I'm going to read off a list, but the New Jersey Devils received Timo Meier at 50% of his contract salary, Scott Harrington, Zachary Edmond, Santeri Hatakka, Timur Ibragimov, plus a 2024 fifth round pick, which is actually the Colorado Avalanche. And the San Jose Sharks, on the other hand, and I'm sorry that I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, received Andreas Johansson, Fabian Zetterlund, Nikita Ohoktuk, Zakir Makmadlun. I am very sorry that I mispronounced that name. A 2023 first round pick that is the New Jersey Devils, a 2024 second round New Jersey Devils pick, plus a 2027 seventh round pick that is also the New Jersey Devils. So now let's break down the little pieces of this. Now we will start off with the San Jose Sharks because I want to save Timo Meier until the very end of all this because I want to talk about all of his stats. But the San Jose Sharks required Andreas Johansson, which was drafted by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the 7th round in 2013, played with the Maple Leafs and the Devils for a total of 148 games, 48 goals, 65 assists, 211 hits, with the San Jose Sharks just 11 games and 3 assists. Fabian Zetterlund, on the other hand, was drafted third round in the 2017 draft. New Jersey Devils just played 2 years, 59 games, 9 goals, 19 assists, with the San Jose Sharks 22 games, 3 assists. Nikita Ohoktuk was drafted in the second round in 2019, played in the NHL for a total of 111 games, had 7 goals, 17 assists, 137 penalty minutes. In the NHL, 15 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, in just 4 penalty minutes. Zakir Makmadlun, on the other hand, drafted in the first round in 2020, played in the KHL for 167 games, 12 goals, 31 assists, with the AHL Barracuda, the San Jose AHL team, 12 games, 1 goal, 9 assists. Now, the New Jersey Devils, on the other hand, received Timur Ibragimov, was drafted in the 6th round in 2019, played in the NHL with the San Jose Barracuda, and played 23 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, with the AHL Comets, 15 games, 3 goals, 3 assists. Santeri Hatakka, on the other hand, 6th round in 2019 as well, played in the AHL for 49 games, 3 goals, 11 assists, in the NHL 9 games, 2 assists. Zachary Edmond, again coincidentally drafted in the 6th round, but this time in 2018, with the AHL Barracuda, 12 games, a 3-4 record, 4.48 goals against average, and 8.67 save percentage. Scott Harrington, on the other hand, was drafted by the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 2nd round in 2011, played with the Penguins and Toronto 1 year each, and then the Columbus Blue Jackets had played a total of 210 NHL games, 7 goals, 37 assists, with the San Jose Sharks 28 games, 1 goal, 6 assists, was actually waived by the New Jersey Devils the next day after this trade was made, did sign with the Anaheim Ducks, with the Anaheim Ducks played 17 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. And with the final piece of this trade, and it's going to get a whole lot faster after this, Timo Meier. Timo Meier was drafted in the 1st round by the San Jose Sharks back in 2015. With the Sharks, played 451 games, scored 154 goals, which is actually 9th in franchise history, has 162 assists, 316 points, which is actually 10th in franchise history, with the New Jersey Devils. Played 21 games, 9 goals, 5 assists. So then now we're just going to quickly make a transition into the third round, where we're just going to quickly say the San Jose Sharks made a trade with the Nashville Predators back on July 8th of 2022, where the Predators received John Leonard, just the signing rights to him, plus a 2023 third round pick, which is the San Jose Sharks. The San Jose Sharks, on the other hand, received the signing rights to Luke Kunin. Nashville Predators receiving John Leonard. John Leonard was drafted back in 2018 in the 6th round by the San Jose Sharks. In total of his NHL career, 58 games, 4 goals, 11 assists. In the AHL this last year with the Admirals, 67 games, 17 goals, 27 assists. Luke Kunin, on the other end, was drafted in the 1st round in 2016 by the Minnesota Wild, played with the Wild and Predators for a total of 251 games, 46 goals, 47 assists, and 472 hits, basically getting 2 hits a game. With the San Jose Sharks, 31 games, 5 goals, 8 assists, and again, getting over 2 hits a game, 63 hits for those 31 games. And in the 3rd round, the San Jose Sharks making another big trade, trading away another very big franchise player with the Carolina Hurricanes back on July 13th of 2022, where the San Jose Sharks traded away Brent Burns at 66% of his salary, where the Hurricanes just received 33% of that salary in Laine Pettersson. San Jose Sharks, on the other hand, received the signing rights to Steven Lorentz, Eetu Makinienen, plus a 2023 third-round pick, which is the Carolina Hurricanes. So let's start off with the San Jose Sharks once more. Steven Lorentz was drafted in the 7th round in 2015, has played a bunch of OHL, ECHL, AHL, and NHL games, just kind of moving all about. Carolina Hurricanes played 112 games, 10 goals, 11 assists. San Jose Sharks, 80 games, 10 goals, 8 assists, 133 hits. Eetu Makiniemi was drafted in the 4th round in 2017 with the Chicago Wolves, a Hurricanes AHL team. 14 games, 11-2-1 record, 2.06 goals against average, 922 save percentage. With the San Jose Barracuda, the San Jose Sharks AHL team, 22 games, 8-10-3 record, 2.96 goals against average, a flat out 900 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. The Hurricanes received Laine Pettersson, which was undrafted and signed in 2016, spent most of his career in the NHL. In terms of his total NHL career, 71 games, 4 goals, 7 assists. And now probably the 2nd time in his career, another blockbuster trade for Brent Burns. He was drafted 1st round by the Minnesota Wild back in 2003, spent 7 years with the Minnesota Wild, played 453 games, 55 goals, 128 assists, was traded to the San Jose Sharks with a 2012 2nd round pick in exchange for Devin Setoguchi, Carly Coyle, 2011 1st round pick. With the San Jose Sharks, 11 years, 798 games, 6th in franchise history, 172 goals, 7th in franchise history, 422 assists, which is 3rd in franchise history, 594 points, 5th in franchise history, 54 power play goals, 7th in franchise history, 2,643 shots, 3rd in franchise history, 27 game-winning goals, which is tied for 7th in franchise history. And now, if there are Sharks fans watching this video, please tell me, which ones do you regret the most of trading? Do you want Brent Burns back, or do you want Timo Meier back? Honestly, I do not know which one I want back the most. I know Brent Burns was so much a part of this history, and Timo Meier has so much of that young energy, and I really don't know which one I would rather keep between the two. But I know with our defensive core, I probably want Brent Burns back, but I know that there was a lot of issues with trades and takeaways, giving up the pucks. I really have a hard time figuring out what did we want, but honestly, this is for the better part of our future. I really want the Sharks to bounce back in the next 2 or 3 years, but we will see what happens after this draft year. And I am sorry that was a little bit emotional for me. Again, this is my team. I grew up watching these players play and wanting the best for my future. But let's just move on to the fourth round, where the San Jose Sharks made a trade with the Seattle Kraken back on February 5th of 2023, where the Kraken received Jakob Megna and the San Jose Sharks received. And actually, the San Jose Sharks pick in this fourth round is actually a conditional pick. It is still undecided, at least in terms of me recording this video, of whether or not it is actually going to be the Seattle Kraken's pick or the Colorado Avalanche pick. The Seattle Kraken has a choice until June 15th to make that decision of whether or not the Sharks will pick for the Seattle Kraken or the Colorado Avalanche. So then now into the fifth round, where the San Jose Sharks made a trade with the Columbus Blue Jackets back on July 8th of 2022. I've already made a reference of this back in a previous video yesterday with the Columbus Blue Jackets, but the San Jose Sharks received a 2023 fifth round pick, which is the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus Blue Jackets actually received a 2022 fifth round pick, which is actually the Buffalo Sabres. With that pick, the Columbus Blue Jackets actually decided to sign Sergei Ivanov. In the KHL, played 5 games, has a 1.12 goals against average, 957 save percentage, and he has just been bouncing around between the KHL, VHL, and MHL. And then finally into the seventh round, where the San Jose Sharks made an actual 3-way trade with the Montreal Canadiens and Pittsburgh Penguins back on March 3rd of 2023, where the San Jose Sharks received Arvid Henriksson, the signing rights to him, a 2023 7th round pick, which is the Pittsburgh Penguins, a 2024 5th round pick, which is the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins received Nick Bonino at 50% of his contract salary. Canadians received 50% in terms of the cap hit of Nick Bonino's contract, plus Tony Sun, the signing rights to him, and a 2024 5th round pick from the San Jose Sharks. So then now let's just break down the individual pieces of these different players, starting off with the Montreal Canadiens, who is just kind of on the back burner of these two trades in terms of the Sharks and Penguins. Tony Sun, the signing rights to him, undrafted and signed with the San Jose Sharks back in 2019, has mostly played in the SHL for 88 games, has scored 7 goals and 18 assists. Nick Bonino, on the other hand, has had a very interesting career, has bounced around between a lot of different teams, but initially started off with the San Jose Sharks, drafted in the 6th round in 2007, actually got his start in the NHL with the Anaheim Ducks, and then went to Vancouver Canucks, went to the Pittsburgh Penguins, Nashville Predators, Minnesota Wild, back to the San Jose Sharks, and now back with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Actually won a cup with the Penguins back in 2016. He actually scored the game-winning goal back in Game 1 of 2016. Unfortunately, I know that is against my San Jose Sharks, but time goes on. San Jose Sharks may win a cup, I hope, within my lifetime. But I digress. Back to Nick Bonino's career in the NHL, played 14 years, 823 games, 158 goals, 195 assists for 886 blocks. Now, the San Jose Sharks did have the signing rights to Arvid Henriksson. 7th round in 2016, has played with Lake Superior State for 132 games, has just merely scored 1 goal, has 8 assists, but a ton of penalty minutes, 167 penalty minutes so far with Lake Superior State. So then now let's talk about this last piece for the San Jose Sharks in the 7th round, where the San Jose Sharks made a trade with the Arizona Coyotes back on July 8th of 2022, where again the San Jose Sharks just made a simple trade within that round, where the San Jose Sharks received a 2023 7th round pick. That's actually the Vancouver Canucks, but the Arizona Coyotes received a 7th round pick that is the San Jose Sharks. With that San Jose Sharks pick, the Arizona Coyotes decided to elect Adam Zlinka. was drafted in the 7th round by the Arizona Coyotes, played in the USHL, just 66 games, 9 goals, 19 assists. Arizona Coyotes, on the other hand, with this trade, how did they get that 7th round Vancouver pick? Was actually, fun fact, involved in a trade with Oliver Ekman-Larsson, which we will get to when we get to the Vancouver Canucks. Stay tuned for that. So please hit like, please hit subscribe, please stay tuned for all these different draft picks where we are going to be talking about every single NHL team between now until draft day. So please stay healthy, please stay safe, and until next time, I will see you in the next video.